Welcome to Volleyball England Super Series Grand Prix 4 live draw. What an exciting weekend of under-18 volleyball, with the pools becoming closer in ability. This produced some very close games this weekend, and some pool winners being decided on sets and points difference. The under-18 Grand Prix 4 draw is currently being formulated. Hosts are being contacted, and we will be publishing the schedules very soon. Also, all the photographs from Super Series Grand Prix 3 are now live on the Volleyball England Flickr account. This is the last live draw of the season, as Grand Prix 5 will be based on national ranking points for the Super 6, the Gold, Silver and Bronze Cups. Super Series Grand Prix Roundup. The Super Series third round brought some surprising results, with Leeds Gorse boys, winners for the first two rounds, being beaten in their opening match, which has now brought the boys' national rankings for the top 7 teams to within 7 points. In the girls' draw, it was business as usual for the 4 top teams, but we have potentially 6 teams in the fight for the last 2 places in the Super 6. With only 6 places up for grabs in the final round, it's all down to play for, and this live draw could be instrumental in who will be successful. The roundup. All the first 4 matches in the girls' competition were won 2-0 with the scorelines, with the Boswell School, Richmond, Mallory and Leeds Gorse making it to the top 4. The winners' games in the second round of matches saw the Boswell School take on Mallory Eagles in a battle for the spot in the final, with the Essex side notching a comfortable 2-0 success, 25-15, 25-12. The second winners' game was between Richmond A and Leeds Gorse, which resulted in a very close battle. Richmond A sneaked the first set 26-24 before Leeds Gorse showed their determination and bounced back to take the next 2 sets 25-20, 15-8. The gold medal match was one to watch, with over 100 people participating in the spectators, providing a nail-biting final to the day. Leeds Gorse took the first set 25-20, giving them hope of ending the series winning run, but the 24-25 national champions knew what they had to do and came back to clinch the next 2 sets and the match 25-23, with some telescopic shooting 24-22. Third and fourth place saw Richmond A defeat Mallory Eagles to secure a podium position and remain third ranked 25-11, 25-10. The 5th to 8th games were both highly contested, with no team wanting to be relegated at this stage in the series, and both games went down to 3 sets. The first team securing their place in Super Series 4 was Urmston Grammar School, overcoming a determined South Bucks A 25-23, 18-25 and then 9-15. Richmond C did the same against Black Country, who had stormed into the lead with the first set 25-12, but Richmond fought back, winning the second 25-15. The third set went back and forth, but Richmond C held on to secure their place in Super Series 4 with a win 15-13. The 5th and 6th positions saw Richmond C and Urmston Grammar go head to head, with the former coming through to triumph 2-1. 21-25, 28-26 and 15-12. Lastly, the 7th and 8th position, which was important to gain that 1 extra point, was contested by Black Country and South Bucks. Finding some solace after the disappointment of being relegated, South Bucks recorded a 2-0 victory, 25-19, 25-10. We now welcome the winners of the Gold Pools, who are both new to the Super Series. Newcastle Staffs won Gold Pool A after an extremely close round against Taunton, winning 15-13 in the third set, and then Ashfield Vipers winning 15-10 in the third set. They will be number 7 in the draw. We also welcome another team in the Super Series in South Hants, who again had a commanding performance in Gold Pool B. They didn't drop a set. They will be number 8 in the draw. The draw therefore is as follows. Number 1 will be Boswell School. Number 2 will be Leeds Gorse Orange. Number 3, Richmond A. And number 4, Mallory Eagles. The teams to be drawn out will be number 5, Richmond C. Number 6, Urmston Grammar A. Number 7, Newcastle Staffs A. And number 8, South Hants. So if I place the teams into the bowl, making sure they're all in there and give them a bit of a turn. So the first team out to play Boswell Schools at 10:30 will be Newcastle Staffs. The second team out to play Richmond A at 10:30 will be Richmond C. The third team to play Mallory Eagles at 11:30 will be South Hants. And the fourth team to complete the girls' draw to play Leeds Gorse Orange, ranked number 2, will be Urmston Grammar A. That concludes the girls' draw. We now move on to the boys' results. In the boys section, winners of the previous 2 rounds, Leeds Gorse, suffered a surprising open game defeat as they lost to 7th ranked Urmston Grammar. The North West side were returning to the top level, having been relegated to the goal pools for the previous round, and showed they were ready to make up for lost time, sealing a narrow victory, 25-21, 25-20, then 17-15 in the third. All of the other opening games were won in 2 sets by Exeter Storm, Deep Dish and Richmond Falcons. In the 2 matches featuring the winning teams from the first games, Urmston Grammar A faced Exeter Storm in a thrilling match where both teams fought hard until the end. It was Exeter who remained calm to seal the decider by just 2 points after the sides had exchanged the first 2 sets, 25-23, 22-25, 15-13. This granted Exeter a place in the gold medal match. Deep Dish Crystal Palace and Richmond Falcons experienced a similarly competitive encounter, with the teams sharing the first 2 sets before the Londoners sneaked through, 25-18, 25-27 and 15-11. The gold medal match could not have been closer, as both sides vied to be the first Super Series winners of the season, and in Storm's case, ever. After the West Country side won the first set 27-25, set 2 saw Richmond Falcons fighting harder than ever to win gold. But in a seemingly never-ending battle, it was Exeter who edged the side 31-29 to be crowned Super Series 3 winners. The bronze medal match saw Urmston Grammar A having a challenging yet comfortable success, defeating Deep Dish 2-0, 25-19, 25-22. Leeds Gorse, who had just made it past Newcastle Staffs by beating them 16-14 in the third set to secure their place in the 5th-6th playoff, versus Boswell School. After surrendering their series wins, the West Yorkshire side also lost another close encounter 2-0, 25-23, 25-23, placing Boswell's in 5th. Lastly, relegated teams Newcastle Staffs and London Lynx fought for 7th and 8th position, with the West Midlands side securing the comfortable 2-0 win to end off the day at New Victory Hall, 25-9, 25-20. For the boys, we now welcome back the winners of the boys' gold pools to the Super Series. Future Stars won Gold Pool A after some extremely close games against Stockport and Leeds Gorse Purple, winning both in the third set, 15-13 and 16-14 respectively. This returns them to the Super Series for Grand Prix 4. Future Stars will be number 7 in the draw. We also welcome back AST Academy, who had a commanding performance in Gold Pool B, not dropping a set. They will be number 8 in the draw. So, the draw is for the boys' competition. Number 1 is Exeter Storm. Number 2 is Richmond Falcons. Number 3, Urmston Grammar A. Number 4, Deep Dish Crystal Palace. To be drawn out of the bowl, number 5, Boswell School. Number 6, Leeds Gorse Orange. Number 7, Future Stars London. And number 8, AST Academy. So I'll just take the teams out of the packet, place them in the bowls, make sure they're all in. Again, give them a little turn into the bowl. So the first team out to play Exeter Storm at 10:30. The first seeds will be the Boswell School. The second team drawn out to play Urmston Grammar A, the third seed at 10:30, will be AST Academy. The team to play Deep Dish Crystal Palace, ranked 4th, at 11:30 will be Leeds Gorse Orange. And finally, the fourth team out of the hat, and playing Richmond Falcons at 11:30, will be Future Stars London. This concludes the Super Series Grand Prix 4 draw, and we look forward to welcoming you all to the Netball Centre at Loughborough University on Saturday the 31st of January for the Boys Super Series and Sunday the 1st of February for the Girls Super Series.